So I saw it in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, you have to see the new Mission Impossible movie.
Well, yeah.
That
That was number 5,
yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Everyone says you got to see the new one, except for you, who just didn't see any of them.
I was still stuck on the TV show, making my way through.
You're like, justice for Jim Phelps.
Yes.
I'll never forgive them for ruining Jim Phelps. Jim Phelps was the last Jedi Luke Skywalker of his day, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is when they got a lot of publicity showing off the Burj Khalifa tower stunt.
Yes.
And going forward, they do it for all the movies. So leading up to this, we saw so much footage of him on the side of that plane.
Yes.
That was like the big one. But yeah, I went to the theater, saw it, had a good time, and let's read the back of the box here. Now, I don't own the boxes, and I've mentioned that in case this is your first episode of us talking about this. I only own the first 3 on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't own a Blu-ray box set because I kept saying to myself, I'm going to wait until he's finally done, and then I'll buy a box set because I don't want to get a whole box set and then I have to buy an extra Blu-ray.
Now, is it safe, do you think, to buy that Blu-ray box set yet, or?
We'll get there. We'll
Okay.
get there. Let's wait till we get there. Let's just say I'm not feeling as confident as I did yesterday when I was like, oh, I'm going to finally be able to get like a 4K box set of all of them and it's going to be great.
But just like the pain in your eyes.
It really was. It's really me going, how much longer do I have to wait? Okay, here's the back of Rogue Nation.
All right.
Tom Cruise is at the top of his game. In the film, critics are calling the best mission ever. Ethan Hunt, Cruise, and his IMF team embark on their most dangerous mission yet to track down a terrifying... Wait. Oops! I did the wrong one. Okay.
Sorry, that's why these aren't live like our commentary tracks.
I feel like Benji in the one Mission Impossible, I think it was Fallout, where he got the screen wrong.
Oh, yeah, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, I had a Benji moment.
That's all.
I had a Benji moment. Okay. The real back of the box. Load it with jaw-dropping stunts. Prepare for the best action movie of the year. Yeah, I guess wait, no, this came out the same year as Mad Max. No. With their elite organization shut down by the CIA, Agent Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, and his team, Jeremy Renner, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, must race against time to stop the Syndicate, a deadly network of rogue operatives turned traitors. To stop this global threat, Ethan must join forces with an elusive, disavowed agent, Rebecca Ferguson, whose loyalty is suspect as he faces his most impossible mission ever. What did you think of this one?
I enjoyed that Alec Baldwin comes in and he's like, you guys are off the rails. We gotta shut this down. And I was like, finally, someone in the government saying that, because
it only took, 60-something years?
Yeah. They always are they're doing their own thing. And I guess that's part of the idea of the IMF is like, we'll disavow you. Like, nobody knows what you're doing.
We're not supposed to have oversight, so we can get away with a lot of the stuff we're doing.
Like plausible deniability. But it gets really extreme. And like Ethan Hunt takes that to the extreme.
Yes.
And I like that they were finally getting called out for it.
Yes, it was fun to see like the other government organizations getting involved with it. It was funny because this is not too long after, year-wise, it was like 5 years after, but like it doesn't seem like it's that much longer after Ghost Protocol.
Yeah.
Because they're still talking about the events of it, how they covered it up and everything.
Yes.
But I love at this point, they still don't have a new secretary because Tom Wilkinson died. Yeah, he got shot in the head. So I love the whole time Jeremy Renner's like, I can't answer any of these questions without the secretary. Like, well, there is no secretary. He's like, yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
What a shame.
Yeah, so that's fun. They're in like a funny position because they have to like limit how many cool things they can get for the mission. They always want to like take things away from him. Like I think only 2 and 3 are the only ones where he's actually not disavowed. He becomes disavowed in 3.
Yes.
But like way later on, but he's still like part of that whole team and stuff. We never see those headquarters ever again.
No, they're gone.
I thought we were going to see more of those. We never see Larry Fishburne ever again.
Oh, yes. Oh, I
said
right.
that to Vince Alley. I called him Larry Fishburne or Riley, and he was just like, "What?" I'm like, "No, that actually used to be his name. He used to go by Larry Fishburne."
And then he was like, "Wait, this isn't cool."
I need Lawrence.
Lawrence is a much stronger name to go by.
Yeah, so this is a fun one because, again, the last movie teased a syndicate thing. So we learned there is this network of people who are taking over everything.
And I like that because, again, going back to the show, like the syndicate was just kind of like this nebulous. This was like part of their like nondescript bad guys in the TV show, right?
Yeah.
Like they always worked with like made up countries. Like they're like, you could tell this country was supposed to be in Latin America because they all spoke really bad Spanish, right? But they never used real country names, so they always had like the syndicate in the TV show. So now they kind of brought that.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is not related to that syndicate. It's obviously based on that syndicate,
yes.
But you know, much like in the universe of this film, they're also rebooting ideas.
Right, yeah.
Much like how in the real world rebooted Mission Impossible, they're like, I got an idea for a syndicate. Like, didn't we try that? We're doing it again.
We're doing a new one, guys.
We're doing a new one. We're going to do it a little different. Yeah, and the syndicate is played by, or the head of the syndicate is the guy named Lane. Forget the actor's name, but I will always know him as the creepy tunnel-dwelling monster in Creep. Ooh. There was a movie called Creep. Now, not the found footage movies that are very popular right now.
Okay, then which one?
Yeah, there's Creep and then Creep 2 and Creep Tapes. This is a different Creep.
Okay.
It's like a 2004 movie. I think the girl from the first Bourne movie is in it. It's very creepy. And this dude, the guy who plays the bad guy, we joked in our commentary that he's very mousy looking. He plays like this like Morlock thing that's been living in the sewer for years, and he's going around killing people. It's actually a fun like British horror film.
Ooh.
George Clooney is the reason for everything. This girl really wants to go to a party. She hears George Clooney's ad, and she takes a shortcut through the subway system, and suddenly you got a mutant man trying to kill you.
Wow.
That's how much. That is how much women love George Clooney. They will risk going through subways with mutant men.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So I liked him as the bad guy, because what is it like? The bad guys have been kind of like not weak, but like there's no charismatic bad guy really.
No,
Jim Phelps was a mystery for most of the movie.
Yes.
Okay. The guy in 2 was pretty charismatic. Actually,
that was his whole thing. He's like, I will seduce people and become evil.
Yeah. Okay. That guy was. Yeah. You know what? That guy gets a pass. But 3, I guess Philip Seymour Hoffman was really, really good. And then there was like the secret bad guy. But then 4, I like that actor. He's in the first John Wick. That bad guy's in the first John Wick. You might have missed that when you skipped to John Wick 2.
I was promised I could follow it fine if I just skipped right over that first one.
You should have shot me a text, and I would have went absolutely not.
I did. I needed.
There are some movies you could do that with a Mission Impossible. Maybe not the later ones. Not John Wick. You kind of need to know a little bit when you go into John Wick 2. Like, wait, what?
Very confusing.
What's the coins? And who are these people cleaning everything? Why are the cops never involved? Anyway.
That's a different review.
So yeah, Lane was pretty cool as a bad guy, and he's very hateable because like he gets the drop on Ethan, which is fun.
Yes, this I feel like is when we start seeing like Ethan's not like end all be all like.
Yeah, this one. Not want to say grounds him,
no,
but they show him being the most vulnerable.
Yes, we start getting to see like he's not impenetrable. He's not like,
which they have been getting better at. After we talked about in 2, he had God mode enabled. He put He put in the code for God mode. I just murdered everyone.
Just like picks up like I'm gonna just fight on a motorcycle. It's fine.
Yeah, and I think after that they're like, all right, that's kind of takes the fun out of it when he can just do anything.
I mean, exactly. You need a little bit of like. You need those obstacles or else like there isn't a movie.
Yeah, and they do that really well in here. And one of them is, so later in the movie there is a mission where they have to, so there's the big stunt and then like the big like mission heist thing. Yes. Sometimes they're the same thing in the movie, but they're like the big stunt, the big popular stunt, I think there's 2, is the plane, obviously, and the motorcycle chase.
Yes.
But before the motorcycle chase is the heist into the server room that's underwater. So the syndicate needs a ledger that's owned. It's very complicated. Watch our commentary track. The syndicate needs a ledger that's owned by the head of MIF or MI6.
Yes.
MI6. Sorry,
yes.
IMF, MI6. It's very confusing.
Lots of letters happening.
They need to get a secret ledger that's owned by them. So basically, the syndicate wants access to all these offshore accounts that MI6 has set up because the head of MI6 is secretly a bad guy who started the syndicate without asking permission. He asked permission. They said no, and now
he's like, well, too bad. I'm gonna.
Now he wants to cover his tracks, but the bad guy is just like, I'm going to need all that money you have so I can do all my crimes.
Yeah, that's how he was going to fund the syndicate, right?
Yes,
so they needed to steal that money out of.
But they have to go underwater to change the security thing so Benji can walk in and not get zapped right away. It's very complicated. But that is the big ice, and that is pretty tense. It'll still...
Yeah.
So initially when I first saw this, I was a little let down because 4 was so good. Yeah. And this movie's good. Good. But like the Burj Khalifa Tower is so tense.
I mean, that is so intense. It's really hard to beat that.
Yeah, and it's still tense when he's like underwater and he's losing air. Because that's the thing, like he's got limited things down there. He has limited time. It's very hard down there. And then eventually Rebecca Ferguson has to save him. But it's cool because afterwards there's a big chase and his brain they have to bring him back to life and his brain isn't totally working yet.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So again, awesome, cool. Ethan Hunt does everything cool. This one, he slides across a car and falls. And then he's like driving wrong and they're like, oh my God, we're all going to die.
Yeah. It's good. Which is just great. It is like that slow reboot of like a computer. Is his brain just like very like slowly rebooting of like, didn't fully process how to, the driver sequence isn't in there yet.
Yeah, but it's a very, very fun chase because that adds like the extra like element to it. It weakens him a little bit.
Yeah.
The motorcycle chase is awesome.
That's fun.
And fucking Rebecca Ferguson. This is the first time I like noticed her in anything.
And you're like,
I was like, Rebecca. That's one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen in my entire life. Those legs are amazing. I hope in all other movies they show them off constantly, and they do actually. Yeah, this is the first time I had exposure to her. I mean, I don't know what she was in before this that I would have seen. I didn't. This might shock you. I did not see the Rock Hercules movie. Apparently, she's in that.
Oh,
I did not see that one.
I have a friend who's currently going through all the Hercules movies. So
all of them.
Yeah, like started with like Hercules in New York and is just going right through.
That's not even the first one.
Wow, okay.
That's 80s.
Well,
do you know how many Italians were making Hercules movies in like the 50s and the 40s?
Well, okay, they started with that one. I don't know, they're not going in order, but that inspired them to go watch all of them.
Well, they really started at the bottom there. I wonder which version they watch, because I think there's a version where he is dubbed and another one where he's not dubbed.
Oh, I'll have to ask. I just know this is their new mission, is to try and find all the Hercules movies that like aren't the ones you watch normally.
Hercules Unchained. I have it over there on one of those like shitty DVD sets.
Yes. All right.
People loved Hercules movies. There's a lot
why
of
not?
them.
He's so strong and cool.
I think Lou Ferrigno's in one. He fights a bear.
See?
And he fought a bear in The Incredible Hulk. He really liked fighting bears.
Fighting bears.
How do we get to Hercules? Hold on, wait, hold on.
Reset.
We were talking about Mission Impossible. I forget how we got to Hercules, but anyway. Rebecca Ferguson.
Yes.
Right. She is Ilsa Faust. Her character is undercover with the Syndicate, and she has to like prove her loyalty to MI6.
Yeah. Not
realizing she's being like manipulated by the head of MI6. Her character is great.
Yeah, she's fun.
She is great because we know now that Ethan can't be with the love of his life.
Nope.
We learned that from the last movie. He's like secretly got her a new identity and everything.
She's not dead, but like they can't be together.
They can't be together. But like the only one he could be with in this line of work is someone who's in this line of work. Really? That's technically the only one that would have the best chance.
Right, because, like you can't just... Otherwise, it's built on lies.
Yeah. And if you tell the truth, then they're at risk and everything.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure he tried with Thandie Newton, but I think she just likes stealing a little too much. He should have tried with Maggie Q. Where's Maggie Q? She disappeared after 3.
Oh,
They all disappear after
and they're not really brought up very much.
She's a great addition to the series. Yeah. She really won me over with this. The Syndicate is fun. The action is fun. Benji's great. He's getting better in these.
Yeah, he is.
You could tell that at this point they were like, what do we do with Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, because he doesn't get much to do in this movie. He's just like hanging out with Alec Baldwin the whole time.
And Luther. That's the one thing they came up with. They're like, well, Luther wasn't in the last one. What if he's Luther's buddy?
You just had to get the 4x4, didn't you? Don't blame me. You chose
You just had to have it.
And I think Jeremy Renner wanted something more than Luther's buddy in this series. Because we talked about it in 4. I think they were trying to like make him the next guy for the series.
Yeah.
Well, they tried it with the Bourne Legacy. Didn't work. Notice how they brought Matt Damon back afterwards, which I still have not seen. The Bourne movies are good. I don't know why. But the 3's good. 3's enough.
Okay.
Just watch the first 3.
Great.
I don't know. I'll watch the 4th one and let you know if I'm wrong. I'll be like, Angela, it's actually the most amazing one. Here, they didn't really know what to do with him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fine that he was in there, and I love that Luther's doing shit.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Is this when we first learned that like Luther's really good at like disabling bombs?
That's the next one.
Oh, okay.
That's the next
one.
one.
Okay.
I mean, I think
jumped
it's
ahead.
implied he's good at disabling bombs. But yeah,
it
no,
becomes his thing later.
That
on.
becomes his thing. The cool thing with Ethan is like he was beaten in the beginning. Like he couldn't save that girl. They knocked him out. They tied him up. Your brain almost turned off when you saw how he escaped in the beginning of the movie when he's tied
Oh my
to the
god!
pole.
And he's
He's
just like
picking up his core strength.
like so. It was like the opposite. Like it was like from Mulan,
Yeah.
but like backwards. He's like Mulan wasn't hard enough. I'm a man.
I'm gonna make a man out of Mulan. Ah!
Oh man, what a
So his whole
exciting.
thing, he's like, I need to get back at Lane.
Yes.
Because Lane is the evil version of me, kind of, maybe. He really is kind of the evil version. He will kill, he will like just let his team die. He doesn't give a shit.
Nah,
for
he's
some
about a
reason,
family.
Lane keeps trusting Ilsa, even though she's clearly a double agent.
He's just like enamored, like he's mesmerized by her.
Yeah.
I feel like he just really wants, like maybe this time she will be my girlfriend.
He's given her too many chances.
Yeah.
Simping was his downfall.
Yes.
Simping was his downfall. But yeah, it's exciting, and I love the ending where he gets like Benji in the bomb vest.
Oh yes, yeah, I do like the.
So it's not like this big shoot 'em up sort of like crazy ending, really. We get that all throughout the movie, but I like that it's like this whole thing where they're just gambling with like information to get Benji out of it.
And then it's much more tense instead of like action.
Yes, and I love the setup where he's just like, I'm gonna put you in a box, and then he literally puts the bad guy
And he like drops him into a box.
And I love the reveal that like MI6 was behind it, and the Prime Minister of the Prime Minister of England like didn't know, and he's really pissed about it.
Right? He was like, they like set it all up, so he gets like a confession, and then that's when Alec Baldwin and the CIA is like, I guess we like the IMF now.
Alec Baldwin, who's sometimes in the scene, and then we noticed was very obviously green screened.
Yeah, I don't know if they had to do pickups or what.
It had to be pickups
right?
and his schedule.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they threw Alec Baldwin pretty late into the series as a minor character. Like, I'm okay.
And then he like doesn't really come back. Is he in the next?
Oh yeah, he's in the next
that's
one.
Right.
Yeah,
he is in the next one.
But yeah, so it's actually cool that they like capture the bad guy at the end because they
do.
killed all the other bad guys.
Right, they capture him, and I think kind of like the idea was he's got all this information about all the other rogue.
Yeah, because all the rogue agents that are part of the syndicate are like agents from other intelligence
Like from
stuff
around the world
who have faked their death.
Yes, so
because
you
he's
don't
like
know.
because Ethan. I love in the beginning. Ethan is like being hunted because he's gone rogue. Of course, he's gone rogue, and he's like sending them information. They're not taking him seriously.
Yeah.
Like Benji has to teach himself how to trick the lie detector.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because he's actually helping Ethan. But yeah, it's a very fun movie. Ilsa's a great addition, and it ends with Alec Baldwin becoming the secretary.
He does, yeah. He gets
of
to
the
be in
IMF.
charge.
I really, really enjoyed it. Again, for me, it felt like a step down from 4, but still a really good movie.
It's still a lot of fun. I liked it.
Yes. But then after that, they announced Fallout, and they said Christopher McQuarrie is coming back. And I'm like, am I going to like that? Because I thought Rogue Nation was good.
Yeah.
But I was just like, man, the movies felt like they were getting better and better. And then I got one that was good, not the best. And I'm like, I don't know if I want this guy to come back. But yeah, they gave a Mission Impossible Fallout. Can you read the back there?
Absolutely.
Make sure it's the right one. Do you see the name Henry? Yeah, that's the right one.